Happy hour at Conrad's. Got Casey Bach and Greg Temple, head swim coach, here with me. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Happy to be here.
Thank you, thank you.
So you guys about halfway through the season, give or take. Men 2-4, women 4-2 on the year. Do you want to just kind of sum up the first half of the season for us?
Yeah, we grew the team, so a lot of growing pains right out the gate. We have 51 people to start the season, so a lot of change. 21 first-year athletes. Some internationals added to this crew. Changes, right? Growing pains. So came out, took a loss right out the gate on the guys' side to a new team. That kind of sucked, but we women did a great job. Got a tough conference. I mean, we're looking at probably the toughest conference in Division II in swimming. So the fact that we're 2-4 on the men's side, it's probably not a very good. It looks bad, but I think we swim a lot better than that record shows. Women have just done a good job. We lost to Drury, national runners-up last weekend. We were going to take that loss no matter what we did. So, but we fought well. We raced tired. And a big part of what we do is, our record doesn't really reflect what we're trying to accomplish. I mean, we like to win dual meets, but we've always got our eyes down the way to February and March for a lot of people. So, like I said, we want to swim fast all the time, but the ebbs and flows of a 5.5 months college season doesn't really allow for that.
A little different than just the win-loss record for most other sports.
Yeah, there's a lot more to it. I mean, we want to win, but we're going to lose. We're just in a conference full of sharks.
Yeah. Casey, Coach mentioned some of the new talent that you guys have on the team. What has it been like for you as a fifth year coming back and, maybe mentoring some of those younger athletes?
I think it's really fun. The new kids, obviously they have a long way to go, but with my experience, especially for example, starts of a race, I'm very good at starts. I would like to, I've been helping the kids or the younger athletes with that, and it's really fun to see them swim and be able to almost pass a baton down to later years. So.
Yeah, for sure. And then you've had success yourself this year. I know getting a first-place finish there at the Eagle Invite a few weeks ago down in Oklahoma.
Yeah, that was also really fun. Like Greg said, the main goal is basically at the end of the year. I was happy with that, but I do need. There's obviously improvements I need to make, be faster, and goal is nationals. So.
For sure. For those that might not know, would you mind kind of explaining how it is different, kind of going towards that GLVC championship, the nationals route, compared to just the finding a tournament placement?
Yeah, swimming is very unique. That it really just takes one swim to make NCs. You swim the right swim at the right time, gets it in. It could be the first meet of the year, the first time you jump in the pool to race. It could be the last swim in a time trial at the GLVC championship. So top 21 men per event make the meet. Top 27, 28 women make the meet. We were fortunate enough to have 2 women make it. Lily squeaked in 27th, I think, in the mile last year. Martina was 13th in the 2 breasts. So, we'd want to have more representation at that meet. Having people qualify for the first time since, I think, 2018 was great, but we're not done. But like I said, it doesn't really matter. You could swim terribly all year and then light it up in February, and off you go to NCs. So it's a much different way. So like we said, we want to win duels, but at the end of the day, it's not super important to win those.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned Martina because I was going to ask you about her. What is it like having someone with her talent on your roster?
It's good. It's incredible. I think any coach in any sport wants to have talented student athletes that crush it in the classroom and train really hard and just, the idea is always to make everyone around you better, and I think she does a great job of that. She's not the loudest person in the room, never will be probably, but she certainly doesn't tolerate people not working hard. And you swim with her more than I coach her, really, because she really much trains with our middle distance crew most of the time. But she's just a hyper-focused young woman and just executes. And
she puts her head down and trains really, really hard. She'll kick my butt at practice time at points too. Yeah. She really does work really hard, and she earns everything she gets. So
that's for sure.
That's great. Talk to me now about your guys' annual training trip. I know, usually Florida, you're going every year there, December coming up now, some excitement there, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's something we kind of keep on, we always keep our eyes on as well. Student athletes do a great job fundraising that. That's all student-raised money. We spend About 7 days in Florida. We'll be in Miami this year, FIU, and another pool down there. The goal being really just to train really hard, bring the team together after a little bit of a break, maybe compete depending on what other teams are around there, what's available. Those would be kind of unofficial meets. Those aren't things we put on our calendar, but, things we could do for fun, maybe a kind of a quote-unquote scrimmage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just, allow these guys work hard to raise the money so then they get to enjoy the time and, sit on the beach and soak in some sun when it's gray in Kansas City.
Casey.
Yeah, we train really, really hard throughout the year. Like Greg said, it's our little break, yet we still work really hard while we're there. We train really hard while we're there, so we get to enjoy the beach time the week that we're in Miami. It's really beautiful out, change of pace. We're not in a dark, secluded little pool in the Maybe Center. We're outside with some palm trees, some coconuts, like enjoying the weekend.
It's a little nicer than the dungeon.
I mean, how can you complain with that? Palm trees, coconuts.
Yeah, to be fair, it's not my favorite week, but these guys work hard, so I take one for the team, so to speak.
Oh yeah, bummer
It's
going
hard,
to Miami.
It's hard. It's hard.
Any stories you guys are able to share from some of those trips? Casey, I know this is your fifth now.
Yeah, my junior year, the seniors that year, there was 5 or 6 of them.
Do I want to hear this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good question.
I gotta ask.
We had the afternoon off. Greg was very gracious to give us the afternoon off. We went to Siesta Key, and the senior boys all like made their sandcastle beds and laid there the entire day. That was pretty fun. That was hilarious. I mean, guys dig holes all the time, so so that's pretty much like, I mean, we're a team. We go to the beach together. We dig holes together. Yeah.
What more can you ask for?
Exactly.
I just watch college football.
That's fair. That's a highlight too.
That's a big part of
That's
the
a
week
highlight
for me.
too.
Is watching New Year's games.
There you go. And now you got Mizzou in there here.
Well, I'm not a Mizzou fan. I'm a Missouri State grad, but we'll be all right.
There you go. There you go.
We're gonna cover that Texas logo up on his shirt too. But.
So the last question I have for you, the fan submitted question that everyone always looks forward to.
Yeah.
If animals could talk, who would be the most interesting animal to have a conversation with?
I'm going to let you take the first crack at this one. You're a smart young man with great ideas.
I'd do an animal from the Sahara for sure, like a tiger or a lion or an elephant.
Tigers do not live in the Sahara. That'd be a lion.
Lion, yeah.
That's some big
Well,
cat.
sorry. Like lions, elephants, snakes. I think those would all be. Those 3 animals would probably be one of my favorites.
I'm going to go aquatic because of
that's fair.
that's what we do.
That's fair.
I'm going to go octopus because those things just look like they got some tails. They got some stories.
Yeah.
They can get through little holes and such.
And then, the big
they can
eyes.
Sneak out. They're crafty veteran animals.
They've been around for
a wily veteran octopus.
They've been around longer than dinosaurs.
I don't know if that's true, but
I think octopuses have.
We'll fact check it, and
Yeah,
then
I
the next
think so.
happy hour we'll
I don't
come
wanna
back
look
and
like
discuss.
We'll be back in the spring with the answers to all these questions.
Well, hey, maybe we get to see an octopus when you guys are in Miami
We'll
here
try.
later.
We'll bring one back.
There you go. It'll survive a long
That's
time in
right.
Kansas City.
Put it in a glass of water and bring it back. We'll be fine.
Perfect. Right through TSA. Awesome. Greg, Casey, thank you so much for being here
Yeah, no
tonight.
problem.
Appreciate it.
Thanks
Best of
for
luck.
having
Safe
us.
travels.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome.